3, 2, 1. It says I am live, so must be live. Good evening, welcome to Cole's Place. My name's Colin, a somewhat tired Cole's Place. How are we? Welcome. Tuesday Live, my name's Colin. Great to have you along. Thanks for tuning in to another fantastic Tuesday Live. Nice to be back, sat here. I'm just going to twizz around. Give me a sound and picture check. That would be wonderful. I'm just going to go into my other phone so I can see your comments, because my eyes are a bit weary. If you're new to the channel, great to have you along. Thanks for tuning in. There we go. I can see myself. Paul the Yorkshire Pudding. Good evening, Paul. How are we doing? Stephen Fegan straight in as always. Bryony. Hi, Bryony. How are you, Stephen? Good. Sound and picture check. Fine. Beautiful. Ruth Robertson. Hi. How are we? Right. If you're new to the channel, my name's Colin. I go live most Tuesdays around about 7:30. A little bit later tonight. Had a few things going on. Hit a thumbs up. Subscribe. It's free if you've not subscribed. And hit the bell and share it and all that. Right. How are we doing? Hope we're well. Do you know what? It feels like flipping ages since I've sat here doing a live stream. It must be about 4 or 5 weeks. I don't know. But anyway, I'm streaming through StreamYard tonight, so all the writing hopefully isn't backwards. It doesn't look like it is. So no, it isn't. So hopefully you can see. You can see me the right way round. You can see my ugly moosh. Right. How are we all anyway? Hope everybody's well. Apologies. I'm a little bit later than usual. Absolutely shattered after yesterday's shenanigans. Hang on. That's better. I can see myself now. That's better. Right. Yeah, absolutely knackered. We had a few things to do today, just a bit of catching up. But I'm here now. That's the main thing. And you guys are too, which is even mainer. That's the right word. You know what I mean? You're more important than me. I'm just going to pour myself a quick drink. Cheers. Look at that. Mineral water. Oh, healthy. Right. Anyway, how are we all? Let's do a quick roll call straight away. Loads to get through tonight. Like I say, it's ages since I've been sat here. And really missed it. Great to be back. Ruth Robertson. Hi, Ruth. Ruth, I saw your message pop up earlier. I will reply. I do promise you. Shared on Facebook. Thank you very much. It's very kind. Julie Curran. Hiya, Julie. How are you? Richard Edwards. Palm trees and the thumbs. Get in there. Damien Hooper. How's life? Only in for a few. How's life going? Sappho Piorca. Yes, mate. We're fine. Thank you, Damien. Had an eventful week or two. Really good. But yeah, Saf's fine. She's got a consultant tomorrow. More about that. Hope you're well, Damien. Hope you're good, mate. I was talking about you to somebody the other day, actually. Said I know somebody in Dublin. Can't remember who it was now. So what was it? Granny said hello. Louise Parks. Hi, Louise. How are you? Daniel Holmes. Hi, Daniel. I saw your message pop up as well. I think you're asking me if I was going live, Daniel, but I was driving at the time. Apologies, mate. Hope you're well. Damien Hancock. Hello, Damien. What's going on with the weather? I need to get myself back on a plane and into some sun. I know it's only been a week, but I had that exact same conversation earlier today, Damien, with another YouTuber. so what has happened to the weather? We're fed up already and need to book an holiday. Mate, you bang on. It's awful, isn't it? It's nearly June. We've had a great 3 or 4 weeks, haven't we? And look at it, it's all gone Pete Tong. Alan's made vlogs. Evening, Alan. How are you, mate? Hope you're well. Good to see you. Hope you're good. Up in Scotland. Everyone's saying hello to everyone, which is nice. Keep it going. Cheers, Alan. Alan's putting the links and all the stuff up. Lindy Lou, hi, Lindy. Your big aids in as well. Hi, guys. How are you? Hope you're well. All good, thank you. All good. All things considered. It's been one of them weeks, hasn't it? Yeah, hope you're well, guys. Lindy Lou, big aid. Nice to see you. Thanks for popping in. Who else we got? We've got 24 in already. JBM, how are you doing? I'm all right, mate. Hope you're well. Mate, I saw your live pop up. Just to let you know, I got a notification of your live last night, but I was I was up north. Again, I was doing summit, and then when I got back in the early hours, I did start watching it and catch up. But I'll be honest with you, not that you're boring, but I fell asleep because I was absolutely shattered. So I'll try to watch it again later. But yeah, all good. Cheers, Jay. Lindy Lou. Marie Olty. Hi, Marie. How are you doing? Hope you're well, Marie. Okay, as well. Might as well. Paul Yorkshire Pudding. What whilst trying to pack for Tenerife on Saturday morning? Nice one, Paul. Make the whole chat jealous. Well, you're off to, mate, in Tenerife. Hope you have a great time. Weather's got to be better than here, hasn't it? Alan Johnston, hello, Cole. Do you have any more videos from Palmanova, Magaluf? Yes, I do, Alan. I've got loads more. And I mean, quite a few, more than I thought I had. I'll tell you more later, but they will be coming up. I'm going to put my Liverpool one from yesterday up next because it's current and I've had people asking for it. So that's going up as soon as I've edited it, which will be hopefully, if not tonight, tomorrow. And then from tomorrow stroke Thursday, I'll be putting the rest of the Magaluf ones up in the Palmanova ones. I've got a couple of nighttime ones round Palmanova, a couple of sort of restaurant-y type review type ones. Some walks as well, daytime stuff. So yeah, I think I've got about another 8 or 9, Alan, to be honest with you. I only thought I did about 6 or 7 in total, but I must have gone vlog crazy in me drunken stupor. So yeah, I've got about another 7 or 8 easy to go up, mate. So between now and the weekend, I'll start whacking them back up. Yeah, definitely, no problem. Really enjoyed Magaluf and Palmanova. Absolutely fantastic. I can't believe a week ago now, I was actually there, flipping up and down that strip and acting the goat and messing about. And then a week later, yesterday happened and the weather's like this. Unbelievable. What a difference a week makes. Julie Curran, yeah, the weather's awful. I'm off to Tenerife on Thursday. There's another one. Julie, hope you have a great time. Saf, they're all going to Tenerife. We should book. Saf's in the bedroom, by the way, everybody. She is here, but she's absolutely shattered. I'll tell you more what we've been up to. Got more vlogs up, Colin, guys. Nice one, Daniel. Keep on going. The channel's building nicely, mate. Hit the thumbs. Cheers, Alan. Yeah, hit the thumbs, everybody. We don't do this for nothing. Hit the flipping thumbs. Keep it real. Sun Chasers, evening, Col. Hi, Ryan. How are you? Hope you're well. Excuse my voice, everybody. Honestly, we don't want this miserable rainy weather, says Lou. Bring back the sunshine. And so say all of us. What did happen? Oh my God. Go to Magaluf. I leave last Monday for Magaluf. It was like 23 degrees in Bournemouth, right? I come back from Magaluf and it just goes downhill. And now it's like November. I went out today to do a bit of shopping and it was wind and rain and Ruth's taken a black lab Jan out. Nice one. Done the cleaning, a washing job. So busy, Ruth. Keep going. You don't get nothing standing still. Angela Gribben, hi Angela. How are you? Angela and Alan in Glasgow. Nice one. Hope you're both well. Ollers Luge, you're coming in 34 in. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Keep saying hello to you. Where am I off to next, Col? Marie, good question. I'll go over it in more detail in a bit. We were meant to go over to Brighton today. Saf had a thing she wanted to go to, but we were not shattered. We didn't get back till literally, I'd say late last night, but it was more this morning from Liverpool, and we were shattered. So we've actually postponed what we had doing today to next week. So we're off to Brighton next week. Looking at possibly Paris at the end of the month for Saf's birthday. Might do a bit of Disney as well because she wants to pop in. But in terms of sunshine, I've not got anything concrete booked vlogging wise at the minute. But I'm thinking of Benidorm. Benidorm next. I want to do Benidorm, Lanzarote, Tenerife in that order. But we'll see. It's summer season, isn't it? But I'll go more detail later. Yeah, have a great time, Julie. What a great time of year to go to. Those who are going to Tenerife, yeah, Julie, and it was somebody else. I'm shattered. If I don't read your comment out, put it up again. Who else was going? Somebody else was, yeah, Paul the Yorkshire Pudding, wasn't it? If you're going to Tenerife, no, what a great time of year to go. I love going end of May, beginning of June. It is, I think it's the best time of year to go because you are guaranteed the weather more or less. It's not like Feb, March where it's sketchy, but it's not busy, but it's not dead. And it's beautiful. I think it's great this time of year, Tenerife. I'm so jealous. H10 Las Primeras. Oh, nice one. Right in the middle of the action there, Paul. That's all right, isn't it? Hey, oh, what I do for a week in Las Primeras, above the Dubliner, yeah. Can't be bad. Oh, I'm gone. I've lost me place now. There we go. Right. Where am we off to next year? We did that. Paul says H10 Las Primeras. That's right. Skip down to Paul's comments. Just let everyone know I'm not watching anymore. He does any Tenerife content apart from you and Wagwan. Nothing against anyone in here, but I'll tell you later. All right, Jay. Hope no one's upset you, mate. Don't worry. There is a lot of Tenerife content on YouTube at the moment, and I think there always will be because it's very vloggable. That is the problem, isn't it? And it's a good problem because it's nice that everybody who's into Tenerife has a lot to watch. But there is a danger of it being overdone and people are, you know, sort of taking it to a little bit of an extreme and all that. And I hope it, well, I've already addressed it in one of my vlogs, so I won't go over it. But yeah, you know where I'm coming from, Jay. But no, I understand where you're coming from. Saf's in. Hiya, Saf. She's in the back room. Saf, they're all going to Tenerife. Let's go. Thanks, Big Cole. Look forward to seeing them back there in July and go at least once a year. Nice one. Alan, it's a great place. I think I said on the vlogs and in the lives last week, I hadn't been for years. And it was a flying visit last week, purely to catch up with a mate or two and to meet some mates there, which will be coming up in the vlogs. But yeah, like a little sort of trip down memory lane for me. And I'm so impressed with the place. Guys, listen, if you're looking for an alternative to Tenerife and you want a bit of liveliness, you want the vibe of Los Cristianos, if you like your little bit of Veronicas as well, that type of stuff, you like your restaurants, and it's cheap as chips, right? I can wholly 100% recommend Magaluf and Palmanova. You can go to one or the other, or like I did, you can combine the two. And it's absolutely superb. It is clean, very, very clean. Even the strip, Magaluf strip at 1 a.m, is remarkably clean. You're not booting cans and bottles around everywhere. It's safe. The beaches are superb. There's a great vibe in both resorts, no matter what you're looking for. And yeah, it's absolutely fantastic. And the weather, I know it's not got the all year round like Tenerife and Gran Canaria and all them, but the weather last week was it was piping. It was like 27, 28 in the daytime. I think on one of the days, actually, I think it's Tuesday afternoon, it touched 30. And it's superb. At night time, short sleeves, absolutely beautiful. £3, €3, €4 a beer. The only thing I didn't see over there that you see in Tenerife is if you're after like the €10 for 3 courses, that type of thing. I didn't see any of that, but I wasn't really looking for it. But everything else is about similar price wise to Tenerife. 2-hour flight, definite location for the summer if you just want a quick weekend away. So it's only a 2-hour flight, or if you want to spend a week or so there, there's loads to do, all your excursions. Absolutely brilliant. Loved it. Back in July. Nice one, Alan. Go at least once a year. Yeah, definitely. Everyone's so used to Saf is absolutely shattered today, guys. We got back at about 4:30 this morning from Liverpool. It was fairly unplanned, quite impromptu trip, and it took us both by surprise the whole day. It turned out, despite the events in the news, which I'll address later, it turned the day itself and what we did and who we met and the photography and the videos that we took and all the stuff we got up to way and over and above what we expected. It was absolutely fantastic, despite the weather, despite the news events. Great. So she shattered today. Palmanova's a wee paradise. Palmanova's beautiful, Angela. Sun Chasers, good thanks. Cold tider this week already. Know the feeling. Alan, have I upset you, Jay? Yeah, that's what we all want to know, Jay. Who's upset you? Pat Moran. Hi, all. Sorry, I was watching travel on videos. Oh, can't drag you away from Dave, Pat. He'll be after me. Hope you all, Pat. Roof's live tomorrow night at 7:20. There you go. Stick a post up, Roof. Remind people. Mia's in. Hiya, Mia. H10 Las Primeras. That's where they skip to. And where am I Udi at the moment, says Lindy. It's really cool. Yeah, it's about 13, 14 here in Bournemouth at the moment, and it's grey and wet and horrible. Rich Edwards, Gran Canaria, Puerto Rico, 26th of June. Boom. He's getting big now. He's 12 weeks old, little dog. Yeah, Marie, yeah, got a puppy. Carol Smith's in. Evening, Carol. Missed you in Palmanova last week, Carol. I was sort of mooching round with me gimbal stick, filming myself, and I thought I might bump into you. You might shout at me. Oi, but I didn't catch it. Do apologise. Just certain people who don't want to be rude for no reason because they think it makes them look big, but I won't bring on it. Yeah, don't worry, Jay. Well, Jay, listen, we'll chat later, mate. All right, give us a shout later after we finish. Don't worry about it. Don't implicate yourself in other people's problems. Carl Rushton. All right, Carl. Hi, Colin all. Nice to see you, Carl. Hope Mrs. as well. Got to wait for our next trip till May next year. Oh, going over for the other half, 60th. It'll be worth the wait, Carl. It makes it all the more worthwhile, doesn't it? Are you going in between? After this holiday, leaving Tenerife for a while, thinking of going somewhere else. Palmanova, Marie. Honestly, Palmanova. It's got the vibe of Los Chris. Cheap as chips. Great weather. Go in the summer. Anne's in. Evening, Anne. Sorry we're late. Hi, Colin, everyone. Have you got a note, Anne, explaining your lateness? Come on now. Not good enough. Hope you're well, Anne. Nice to be back on a Tuesday night. I was like that, but I'm absolutely shattered. I said to Saf, we'll go live. Saf says, yeah, go live, because obviously, you know, you want to speak about Liverpool, catch up with Magaluf, and you just want to catch up with everyone. And I said, yeah, we'll do a cheeky half hour or so and get everyone chatting. So nice to be back. Absolutely beautiful. The tractor is on the beach on San Mateus Beach every morning. I can believe it. The beaches are absolutely spotless. I think a lot of people aren't too keen on what they're doing on Magaluf Beach with the new Eco Beach and the sort of little sand dunes and all that. But I think it looks absolutely superb. Try and catch up. Bruno's in. Hi, Bruno. I was up in the pool yesterday. What a great day. Hi, Cole. Didn't see any notification. Oh, Dave, sorry. You're here now, David. Hope you're well. Thanks for your message yesterday. Glad to see your staff are okay. Yeah, I'll sort of don't fancy lands. Straighter principles for the caning. Danielle's in. Hi, Danielle. Long time no see. Hope you're well. Hope you and staff well. We're absolutely fine, thank you. Absolutely knackered. But other than that, hope you're well, Danielle. Just a certain person to talk all about. Yeah. Okay, Jay. Listen, Jay. Don't implicate yourself, bro. Let us chat after the live if you want, and we'll go into it in detail. Bryony, any more cooking vlogs? Yes, Bryony. Get the bake on. Hey, love. How are you today? If that's me, Mia, I'm fine. Thank you. Thank you for asking. I hope you're well. A bit tired, and I hope you're all right too, my dear. So I was upset if you call. I wasn't out walking much. You were in the bars, Carol. I know what you're like. Dave Mulready's in. I should have just gone on a bar crawl, Carol. I'd have probably found you. Evening, Dave. How are you? Yvonne Brown. Evening, Yvonne. How are you? I'm just going to scoot down and say hello quickly. Then we'll chat about bits and bobs. Yvonne, how are you? Danielle, I'm in Tenerife, 3rd of June, says Danielle. Oh my God, that's next week. Another one in Tenerife. Cole, when am I doing Ireland? Good question, Jay. I'm worried if I go over there, I'll get led astray. You know what I mean? There's people who will gang up on me and take me around bars and stuff. So I'm not sure. We missed the lives. Cole, cheers, Marie. Yeah, it's great to be back. Brilliant. Seen Tim's live yesterday. I was on it, balcony banter. Oh, sorry, Daniel. No, I didn't see anything yesterday because I was swanning round Liverpool, one eye being a footy fan. I'll watch it on catch up. Vinny M's in. How was the North? I'd tell you how the North was, Vinny. Flipping cold and wet, but it was great. Absolutely brilliant time. Graham Arden. Hello, Graham. Love the Palmanova. Magaluf vlogs stay now in June instead of Tenerife. Oh, nice one, Graham. Yeah, keep the vlog. Yeah, will do. Thank you, Graham. Really appreciate that. I said to Alan asked earlier about Palmanova Magaluf. I've still got about another at least 7 or 8 vlogs to go up. There's a couple of little walks, which aren't nothing much. You know, beach walks, just showing you what's going on. There's a couple of nighttime. Well, there's 2 or 3 nighttime ones. Mainly Magaluf Strip. My aim was to show Magaluf Strip. I was there midweek. I wanted to show it midweek, early season, at different times of the night. and I wanted to show inside a few bars, similar to what I do with Veronica's. I don't know if you've seen the Veronica's ones. I wanted to do that, and I think hopefully I've captured it. So I'll be putting them vlogs up as well. And there's a couple of my mates showing up and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, they're coming. There's some walks, and there's a couple of random restaurant reviews. There's an American diner, an Indian restaurant, and a British. I do the cheesy all day English breakfast thing, but with a bit of a difference. I go somewhere a little bit more upmarketish in Magaluf, if there is such a thing. Yeah, definitely is. On the beach in Magaluf, there is a great little hidden gem that I did a video on randomly. So look out for that. So yeah, loads coming, Graham. Thank you for your kind comment. Right, you're all chatting amongst each other. Marie's thinking of going on a cruise. Nice one. You know what puts me off going on a cruise? If you end up sort of amongst a load of people you don't like, you can't get off, can you? Can you say, oh yeah, Mia? Jed, I call it, be good, mate. I'm shattered myself. I had a heavy on the beer, including at the parade yesterday. Jed, yes, Peter didn't bump into you, Jed. Mind you, was it 1.5 million people on the streets yesterday watching that? Great day, and hope you weren't affected by what happened, Jed, too much. You know, it sort of tarnished the end of what was a fantastic spectacle yesterday. But yeah, too heavy on the beer. Paradise Beach Bar was great. Oh, nice. Yeah, didn't catch that one. JBM's going back to Ireland to see Anne and David. Don't get led astray by him. Webby's World. Hi, Webby. Hi, Mucker. Sorry you're in touch. Been mega busy. Hey, Webby, I was going to shout you as well. Yeah, hope you are, mate. Hope Dawn's well. Nice. Thanks for popping in, mate. I was in Liverpool yesterday, Webby, on the parade. I'm going to pop a video up tomorrow, if not tonight, tomorrow. Got some great footage of the squad on the bus and all that sort of thing. And yeah, so great day, Webby. A great day for football. Not so much for the city after what happened and the lunatic that's been arrested, but we won't dwell on that. But yeah, Webby, hope you're good, mate. Good to see you in. Thanks for popping in, mate. I know you're a busy man. With all your fact and everything else. Yeah, go and watch Webby. Alan stuck a link up. Big Aid Column 1990 was the last time I stopped in Palmanova, Intersun. Young and lively, as their version of 1830. Oh God, they were the days. They were crazy times. I was definitely young and lively then. Come on, Aid, you're still young and lively. Behave yourself. Intersun, young and lively, yeah. 1830, flipping heck. I bet it was. I bet Magaluf was nuts then as well. I remember it in sort of late 90s, and it was crazy, and it still is crazy in a good way. Right, you're all chatting. I'm just scanning through. DJ paying you too much, Mucko. DJ's not paying me enough, Webby. Behave. I'm not. Listen, Webby, if I was a couple of million behind you, I'd be an happy man. What happened to walking around Mag and nude, Col, when there was a law changed? Well, you've never been able to walk around there nude, but you used to be able to. The lads would take the tops off and walk around the bars. I don't know when the law changed. It was a few years ago, and there's signs everywhere now. If you're walking up and down the strip or anywhere else with your t-shirt off and messing about, it's a €400 fine. I don't know when that came in. I'm guessing it was about 2010, 2015, around that time when they decided to clear the strip up a little bit. That said, there's a couple of lads who still do it. I did see one lad getting pulled over for drinking in the street, because you can't drink in the street either. But nothing too major. The police seemed fairly chilled, to be honest. There was one incident of trouble, which was handbags, and the security and the police were on it like a rocket. Literally, boom! They just as it started, and it was sorted. So yeah, nice and safe. We've been on many night cruises, Colt, and you always meet nice people there. Yeah, I imagine you do. It's just me, and you know what it is. I like to go on, on a cruise. You know what I mean? You're stuck on a boat, aren't you? I know the big boats, but you're stuck, aren't you? Ships are big enough, so it's easy to escape everyone. Yeah, but you know what I mean. Mind you, you stop at different places, don't you? So that'll be good. 1.5 million yesterday watching the pool. Yeah. Good mate, thanks. Wasn't that far away, great atmosphere. Yeah, agreed. Did a few gigs in the Red Lion. That wasn't yesterday. 174 subs for Daniel. Nice one, Daniel. Yeah, I literally stopped right opposite the Red Lion, Alan. And I mean right opposite. You come out of the Red Lion, cross over the road, boom, there's my apartment. Absolutely fantastic place. Great pub, Red Lion, still. Lively. In my head, I'm 18, but my body won't have it. It's what's in there that counts, Wade. Discuss It makes me mad when you book to stay at a hotel, then they say they are closed. Thoughts on this, Col? They shouldn't be flipping advertising it open then, should they? Mayor Charlotte, love you, Colin. Thank you, Mayor. Love you too. Martin, what's evening, Martin? How could I forget? Evening, Martin. Don't worry, we didn't start till 8. Chill, not a problem. Pop in when you can. Danielle, why am I still single, Colin? Because I want to keep me health, wealth, and sanity. That's why. Jassie's in. Jassie, I missed you last week. Tune in for Maidenhead in Berkshire. Nice one, mate. Hope you're well. Rocky Earth guy. Missed you last week in Maga, mate. As a flying visit, I presume you were there a bit longer than me. Yeah, there'll be a time, Jassie. You're never stuck on a ship. Plenty of ports to top off, especially in Europe. Yeah. I don't know what it is. Maybe one day. You can walk about fine with your top off, but if you make a clown of yourself, they'll hammer you with a fine. I think that's it, Alan. If you're just walking up and down a strip and and it's a nice warm night and you're chilled and you're not doing anything daft, then you're under the radar and the coppers aren't taking a bit of notice of you. But if you're walking up and down a street, shouting, drinking, giving it all that, giving it big uns, being a Brit, then you bring attention to yourself, and that's when they're gonna, come down and give you the 400 quid fine. Cruise ship, a city on water. Ooh. Yeah, but I don't know. No, I can't see myself ever on a cruise. Maybe one day. The yellow chicken behind you looks drunk. That's McPollo. Yeah, he's had a few. He's been watching the Liverpool parade. Vinny, I cried when Col took a break every other day. Oh, sorry, Jay. Didn't realise you missed me that much. Behave. Colin, not all women are the same. Yes, you bloody are. Last week I got stuck with someone out the beach run. So, yeah, that's it, Shirley. See, that's it. Yeah. Right, listen, say you go on a cruise, right? I know what you're saying. They're massive boats, cities on water, there's casinos, there's this, there's that. You stop off here, you stop off there. Say your cabin, right? Say you're in a cabin or whatever they call it, the rooms, right? And then you've got a plonker in the cabin next door and some sort of lemon in the cabin next door. You walk out every morning. Hi. You're stuck with them, aren't you? You've got to go down to a restaurant. Hi. Do one. No. Hi. You're stuck with them, aren't you? You can't. Whereas if you're in a hotel, you get up in the morning, you go out, don't you? You know what I mean? You go out. You go off to Los Chris. I want to avoid that pillock. He said he's going to Costa Rica. I'm going to go to Los Chris. I don't want to speak to him. She said she's going to Las Americas. Right, we'll go. You can avoid people easier, can't you? Whereas if you're on a boat, you're captive a little bit. I know what you're saying about you get off and you do the. Nah, honestly, that's not for me. Soz. Tina Rigby, evening Tina. We're just having an argument about cruise ships. Angela, how did Magaluf new promenade look? Spent millions on it. Yeah, I've done a couple of videos, Angela. There's a couple of videos coming up, daytime and a nighttime, and I show the beach, what they're doing on the beach. I personally, I mean, Alan Johnston and Big A probably remember the old Magaluf beach. It was a bit grotty. Everybody used to pile on in the nighttime. It looked like Bournemouth cans everywhere and all that. But I've done it. I think, whether it's me getting older, I don't know, but I think what they're doing to the beach is absolutely fantastic. They've put new showers in. There's new walkways, so it's got wheelchair access. They're doing like this eco beach thing where they've planted like palm trees and saplings and sort of sand dune friendly plants and all that. That's fenced off at the minute. So I'll be honest with you, at the minute it looks like a bit of a building site, especially one part where all like the tools and mechanics are, you know, the store and everything. So it does look like a bit of a building site still at the minute. But the vision they've got for it, if you look at the pictures, if it turns out, I think it'll be superb. I did some drone shots of how it is now as well, and it looks absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning, as does Palmanova. So I think this time next year, I think it's going up a level, and I think it's great for the resort and for Mallorca as a whole. But it still retains that party side of it as well, which unlike Veronica's, it doesn't get slated. It actually gets promoted, which is a, you know, I was surprised by that. There's a lot of support for the party scene, and the bars are smart. They've all upgraded. So yeah, sounds like I'm selling it, doesn't it? But I'm not. I'm just telling you. Tracy's in. Hiya, Tracy. How are you doing? Can I wink Colin? Oh my God, Mayor, you're asking me some stuff tonight. How's that? I've got sore eyes, Mayor, because I was driving. I had a 6.5 hour drive back from Liverpool last night because we got diverted, and my eyes are like killing me. So there you go. There's a wink. Great vlogs from Santorini from Jassy. Go and check out Rocky Earth Guy. Alan's put a thingy up there. Last time I went on a video, go and check out Jassy's channel, guys. I know he knocks up some great stuff. I've not caught up with anyone's vlogs since I've had my little sabbatical the other week, but I am going to start this weekend. I've not got as much on this weekend, so I'll be having a look at them. Right, I think, yeah, I'm at the bottom. Right, okay, so update then. So yeah, have me sabbatical, come back. I did that little vlog down the beach showing you where the fire was. Incidentally, there's been another fire on Bournemouth Beach last night. What is the world coming to, right? Can we not just discipline our children and teach them setting things on fire isn't a good thing to do, and give them a slap, right? And when I say give them a slap, I mean give them a slap like my dad would have if I'd have set something on fire. Don't be worried about getting took to court for hitting your kid or people frowning on you on Facebook because you hit your kid. If your kid's of a mind where he's going to go and set something on fire, give him a good slap, right? It's called parenting, right? Not getting on my soapbox because I'm knackered, but it gets me that there's teenagers hanging around Bournemouth with matches and knives and shit, right? Drag them in, take all the phones and crap off them, and give them a slap. And don't let them out until they start being good kids, and don't let yourself out until you start being a parent. Simple as that. So 6 or 7 beach huts went up in smoke last night down Bournemouth Beach. Could have been a lot worse. I know they're only beach huts. It was 2 a.m, nobody was in them. But it's not the point. People have worked hard for them beach huts, and it's destroyed yet another part of what is a lovely bit of coastline. So slap your kids, and it's not your kids. And if you're an adult and you're flicking cigarettes everywhere or leaving your barbecues, get a grip and sort yourself out. It's what bins are for. It's what water's for. You know what I mean? Don't be putting things on fire. So yeah, there's another fire. Where did I get onto that? Yeah, so I did the vlog down the beach, which thanks for your support, everybody. That was like me come back vlog. Then I flew out to Mallorca last week, which was absolutely superb. Got there Monday night, 2 hours plane. If you look at the travel vlog, that's up now. It was a bit of a nightmare. A few people have asked me how I got from the airport to the hotel, because in the vlog, my full intentional plan, right, was to get the public bus to show you where to get the bus and what the bus is like and all that. But it skips. You see me in what looks like a car, and then all of a sudden I'm in the hotel. I'll tell you what actually happened. So here's a live exclusive. So I get to the bus stop in the airport, and if you look on the vlog, I go, this is where you get the Magaluf bus. It's A11, and it's about €4. And I show you where the bus shelter is, because there's loads of bus stops like Tenerife. And then as I'm stood there, right, everybody moves away from the bus stop because the bus has already gone. So everybody who got off the flight, my flight and the other flight, started waiting for the bus. They just dispersed and got in taxis. So there's me, 3 or 4 German girls, and this fella stood there like lemons at the bus stop. Looked on the thing. The next bus is like 50 minutes later, at 10:20 or whatever. Tragedy. So I thought, right, I'm just going to get a cab. And there was no taxis in the thing, a bit like Tenerife, you know, no taxis waiting. I went on Uber, and it was like €48 to get the cheapest Uber. I thought, oh, that's a bit pricey, but I want to get there. That'll do. I was just about to press it, and one of the girls who was on who was in the queue, said, "Do you want to share a taxi?" I went, "Okay, fair enough." And there's this fella, and there's loads of them, and I know it's dodgy, and I know it's iffy, but it's not something I'd recommend you do alone. But basically, they're hooky taxis, right? There's loads of them in Palma Airport. They literally go up and down the bus queue scouting for business if there's no taxis around. They're not stopped. I'm guessing they're not insured for taxi work. It's dodgy, but it was €10 and it got me to the hotel in 15 minutes. Simple as that. So I thought, you know what, I'll take it. I won't put too much of it on the vlog because I'm sure he didn't want to be filmed. And the funny part was when he drove out the airport, you got the barriers like that. He didn't even pay to get out the barrier. I think it's like €5 drop off. He didn't even pay for that. He waited for a car to go through the barrier. Bear in mind, he's in a Vito minibus, and he went under the barrier straight after the car. And yeah, so he dropped us off in Magaluf, right, not far away from the hotel, and it was €10. I don't know what the girls paid. He probably did them a deal, and it got us there. So that's how we got from the hotel to Magaluf. Yes, I know it's dodgy. Yes, I know you shouldn't do it, but I'd already been delayed by 2 hours. I wanted to get in the hotel, and I wanted to grab a beer and do a couple of videos, so I did it. So part of the adventure. So anyway, that was it. Tuesday night, Wednesday night, I was in Magaluf. Wednesday night, we did a big party. We went out after, and as you saw on the photos, there's a vlog coming. I got the bus straight from the pub and got home Thursday morning, absolute shattered. Then that was good. So great trip. Loads of vlogs coming up. I will be going back at some point in the future. I'd like to, like Alan's going in July, I'd like to go in its peak season to compare it. Then Sunday night, let's go to Liverpool. I tell you what, catch up on your comments and we'll talk about Liverpool. Right, where were we? Tracy, I'm okay. Been in hospital after operation. Thought I'd not seen you. Hope you're better, Tracy. Hope you're better. Wishing you recovery. It must have been frightening in Liverpool. We've been watching the updates. It was, and it was a great day, but that little bit where it turned about 6:30 was a bit scary, especially when it's going on all around you. I'll talk about that in a minute. Yeah. You're also saying hello to everybody. If I'm missing anybody, Wagwan Tours. Hi, Kirk. How you doing? Cheers for your message, mate. Awful about the fires. Yeah, 100%. One more wink, Colin. Oh, I mean, I'll do another one in a bit, mate. Keep watching. Some people don't care about crimes. I know. Anne's on a countdown to next Monday. Looking forward to another one going to town. No, Anne and Dave. Anne and Dave off to Tenerife Monday. But yeah, looking forward to it, Anne, after last month or two you've had. Yeah, don't blame you. Get over there. Naughty boy. I bet you used to buy pirate CDs. No, Vinny, I used to make them. Go and email Mum. Bye and take care. Thank you, Ruth. Ruth's live tomorrow night, she says, 7:20. Subscribe to Ruth. Go and watch her live. There we go. I thought you'd be all shouting at me at getting a fake taxi, but none of you have. So thank God for that. Either you're not shouting at me or you weren't listening. I'll take either. Yeah, so that brings us to I think I'm up to date with the comments. So that brings us to Sunday night. Saf and I were sat here and we were talking about the, yesterday, the Liverpool parade. Saf is becoming a massive fan of Liverpool, I hope. And I said to her, it'd be great to go and see the parade. And we did sort of speak about it a couple of weeks back when Liverpool won the league. And I said, it'll be great. And she's going, come on, Dad, let's do it. I said, okay, we'll go. So we sorted ourselves out, did what we had to do. And we left at round about 7-8 o'clock yesterday morning. Drove up to Liverpool. We got there sort of lunchtime-ish. And the plan initially was the parade route goes around the top of Liverpool, sort of North Liverpool. And I thought with Saf being a bit achy and all that, I don't want to be walking far. Weather's going to be rubbish. So I was going to go, for those who know Liverpool, I was going to go up to top end sort of, what's it called? I've forgotten the bloody name of it now. Oh, the big retail park on the route. Anyway, I was going to go out the city centre. But we got under the tunnel. And again, for those who know Liverpool, by John Moore's uni, we literally found a parking space, right? And it was right on the route. And it was about 2 o'clock by the time we sort of did that, and I thought, do you know what? It's going to start any time. I think it started at 2:30. We'll take this. So we took the space, got ourselves in the actual parade route, which was just out. I thought it was a bit further out the city centre than it was. It wasn't. And we stood there and waited and got soaking wet. Saf, God bless her. But then the adrenaline took over. Some of you have seen a couple of shorts I've put up. There's a full vlog coming. The bus went straight past us, literally right next to us. I've got some great shots of the players. That's coming up. And then by now we're looking at sort of 5:30, that sort of time. And this is exactly how it went, right? Saf says to me, Dad, I'm hungry. I want to go for a Wetherspoons. I fancy something to eat. I want to try Liverpool Wetherspoons. So I'm Googling the Wetherspoons. Now there's 2 or 3 in the city centre. And I knew where the bus was going. It was dropping down and then along the Strand. And I did the Google map thing where it measures the walk, and it was like a 9 to 11 minute walk. And it was downhill and then flat. And I thought, well, Saf can manage that, hopefully. And then what we'll do is we'll follow the bus to the end or near the end, and then we'll go through Wetherspoons and I'll get an Uber back up to where the car's parked. And it started raining heavy and the bus was going downhill with all the players on. I'm thinking, should we do that? Or should we get in a nice warm of the car so Saf's not as bad? And we'll go out of town. Maybe she's never seen Anfield Stadium. Or do we go see the stadium, see the Hillsborough Memorial, go to Liverpool shop if it's open, and then get something to eat up near Anfield? And I was 50-50. I didn't know which one, would be better to do. I thought, because I could still make a video, if not, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, it was literally last second decision. It was like 10-6 now. And I said, right, Saf, I tell you what, rather than follow the bus down and get even wetter, because you're a bit achy, we'll get in a car, we'll go to Anfield. No problem, says Saf. So that's what we did. And we got to Anfield, did a little bit of filming, went to the Hillsborough Memorial, paid respects, went for a bite to eat in Walton in the Thomas Frost Wetherspoons. So Saf got the Wetherspoons experience. I didn't vlog that bit. And then we come back down to town. So we were away for about 3/4 of an hour. Come back down to town and all hell had broken loose. Obviously, you've seen what's happened on the news, and it was awful. There was police, ambulances, people running about everywhere. And I wanted to, I said to her, we'll do a little tour of the town. That's what took us back into the city centre. So I'll show you around Liverpool, because I thought by now a lot of the crowds would have dispersed and the traffic would be moving. But we literally got caught straight up in the middle of it. And Saf will tell you herself, it was just pandemonium, it was panic and it was awful. And the helicopters were still out and all that sort of stuff. Anyway, at this point, we didn't know exactly what had happened. It was obvious something bad had happened. So we got through it, went under the Birkenhead Tunnel, which is right by where it happened, the entrance staff, Liverpool. And we came out through the other side, and then Saf clicked on Sky News or whatever, and then the reports were coming through then as to what had happened, and it was horrific. So, and we've seen the developments today. And all I can say is that it was awful, and it was a sad end to what was a truly great day. The people were great, the crowds were great, Saf enjoyed it, the team was great, the parade itself, and it was an awful end. So I'm hoping that everybody recovers. And there's the good thing about Liverpool as a city is that there's always a positive brought out the other side, and I'm sure it'll be the same this time as well. So hope everybody recovers, and if there's ever when there's another team parade in Liverpool, be it Liverpool or Everton, it wouldn't stop me going again. You know what I mean? So yes, that's where we're at. So there'll be a vlog coming out on that in the next day or two. Not on the actual incident, but on the parade itself. And and then got other stuff coming up as well. So I'll catch up on your comments. I've done enough talking, my voice is going. You're all talking about the weather. Mobbed in July, all out on the beaches playing volleyball. I bet, yeah, flipping heck. Please pay extra for a real taxi. Vinny is £4 for his back seat. Jay, to be fair, if there was actually taxis at Palma Airport for me to pay for, I'd have probably got him one, because I just wanted to go. Wagwan Tours off to Zante. Kirk's off to Zante next Wednesday, 5th till the 9th. 2 live streams a day. Wow. Cool. You ever thought about having an holiday? One more in my life. Oh, you're going to festival, that's right. They're 4th to the 11th. Zante's our favourite island. Nice one, mate. Look out for them. Never been to Zante. Kevin Stamps. Hi, mate. Hope it's fine. Lots of fun. Kevin Stamps. Nice hearing, Kevin. Hope you're well, mate. Good to have you in. Good to have you back. It was awful just about having poor kids and poor people thrown over the car bonnet. Yeah, they've got the guy, luckily enough. You know, they've got him. So hope he gets, justice is served. As you know, Cole, long-time school friend, Steve Nichols, playing today at Hillsborough, and his recollection of he was horrific. Yeah. Yeah, Hillsborough. Yeah, I've got some footage coming up of the Hillsborough Memorial. Saf and I paid a visit. If I'm honest, it hit Saf quite hard because I told her all about it, and there was a certain aspect of the memorial that she saw. Somebody paying respects to the dad, and it hit her a little bit, but she still enjoyed going. We'll be going to a match. She wants to go to a match. She loves the You'll Never Walk Alone thing. I think the driver will have to leave the UK fast. He'll have to leave Liverpool and get his identity changed. Do I have a dog? I don't, mate. We've got no pets, unfortunately. I'd love to have a little dog, but I'm not at home enough for a dog, I'm afraid. It wouldn't be nice for a dog, but Saf and I both love dogs to bits. Have you got one? Well, Sir Colin, thank you, Catherine. Are you coming down to London in the summer? Well, we were going to come down this weekend, just gone, Daniel, for the bank holiday, but obviously things changed. Saf was going to go to the Excel Arena to Comic Con, but she changed her mind. I think I am coming down on. There's one day, I don't know the date now. Saf's got a concert. I think it's Billie Eilish at the O2, I think it is. She's out the chat now, probably, so she's not going to tell me. So I've got to come and get her, but that'll be of an evening. She's going with a friend. She's going there with a friend on National Express or train or whatever, and I'm coming to pick them both up. In terms of coming to vlog, I'll be there in October, mate, sometime, and it'll be the Greenwich area. We will never let evil win. Absolutely, Angela. Living a dreamer in. Bit late to the party. Busy day. Hope everyone's well. Nice one, Dave. Hope you're well. Hope you're both well. Good to have you in. Thanks for popping in, mate. I'm well. Knackered. I'll tell you about the journey back last night. That was your thing I was going to tell you all. Oh, my days. Right. So we did the Liverpool thing. Then we went under the tunnel. We went to Chester, which is my sort of place of birth. Went to see my sister, who lives more or less in the centre of Chester. Shown Saf a little bit of Chester. Got some bits and bobs. And then we left Chester at about 10 o'clock last night. And I had a great idea. For those of you who know the geography of Britain, from Chester to Bournemouth, it's more or less due south. And we went up the motorway way through Birmingham. Instead of going back that way, I said, what we'll do, we'll break the journey up. We'll travel down the Welsh border to Chepstow, over the Severn Bridge, and then over Somerset into Dorset to Bournemouth, which is a journey I've done quite a few times. It was the worst idea I've ever had in my life. We got to Chepstow. No, sorry, we got to Hereford. The road was closed. So there was a diversion, which took us all through these little country lanes. Took me about 10 miles off the route. Got back on route just by Tintern Abbey, Forest of Dean round there, Monmouth. Got down to Chepstow. My sat-nav says, we've updated your route due to a road closure. They'd closed the bridge. They'd closed I don't know which bridge it is. It's not the Prince of Wales one. It's the other one. They'd closed that bridge at Chepstow that goes over the River Severn. So what it did was it diverted me onto the M4 into South Wales, then back on itself, and then you're back on the M4, which then goes over the Prince of Wales Bridge. That took me about 20 minutes, 30 minutes off my journey. Then we got into Somerset, and I hit what they call the Southampton Road, the A36 in Somerset. Gets around the corner, and you're looking at about 2 a.m. now. There was a flipping accident. No, it was later than 2. It was about 2:30, 2:45. There was a road accident, quite a nasty one to be fair, and there was only police there, and they'd closed the road. The ambulances hadn't turned up yet, so they turned us back. So I had to go back on myself about 25 mile on my sat nav, which then took us into sort of Somerset, and then it brought us down through Blandford into Dorset. So that put about an extra 30, 40 minutes on the journey. So we actually got home just gone 4 a.m. this morning. So we were on the road for a straight 6 hours. So what I thought would be a nice ambling drive through the Welsh border and Dorset countryside turned into a flipping driving marathon. So that's why I'm a bit weary today. So never again. Next time we'll come back down using the motorway. Anyway, that's me moaning. Yeah, good seeing Dave. Mia has a dachshund, very cute. He's called Basher Plunkett. Well, that's a great name. Great name. You'll have to get a channel, Mia, and post some pictures or a Facebook or something. We can meet in Greenwich then, Col, and do a vlog and possibly live. Yeah, no problem, Daniel. I'll let you know the dates. I've done a couple of vlogs in Greenwich by the Cutty Sark. Great, lovely round there. Yeah, definitely. It's sometime in October. She's got a thing on at the XL Arena. So it'll be round there. So I'll do Greenwich or whatever you think. Yeah, it'd be good to meet up. Chester's a beautiful city. It is. It's lovely. We did a little whistle stop tour of it last night around the amphitheatre and the river. Absolutely beautiful. I didn't vlog Chester. I'm going to go back. We're going back up north hopefully during the summer, and we'll do it. Chester's nicer in the daytime to show you on video, I think, because at night it's all quite sort of, not dodgy, but it's just too dark to see the beauty of it. It's all historical, so it's better to see in the daytime. So I didn't vlog it. Dave says Julia's crashed out in bed. I'll say hi from everyone. Tell Julie to get up, Dave, and put a kettle on for you or bring you a beer. What she thinks she's doing. Yeah, but hope she's okay, Dave. She's just knackered. Fair play. We need a holiday. That's what we're all saying. Dave, listen, after this chat, are going to Tenerife in the next week or two, right? So it's a good job he didn't turn in early. You'd have been booking a ticket yourself. Jed, I live in Anfield. If you're up by the ground, try the Cabbage Hall. Nice food and reasonable prices. Oh, nice one, Jed. Didn't know you were that close. Yeah, we went to, is it the Thomas Frost? Parked on the Aldi, and Saf wanted the Weatherspoons Liverpool experience, and so I couldn't deny the opportunity. So we parked on the Aldi opposite Thomas Frost and went over the road, and I had fish and chips, and she had katsu curry. It's actually all right in there, to be fair. It's nice and friendly. Great service. Well, to be fair, service-wise, one of the best Weatherspoons I've ever been in my life. Flipping heck, it was brilliant. Full of footy fans, obviously, who'd come back up, like, Cabbage Hall, I'll try that. So we're going to try and get up next season for a match, Chad. It's been a couple of years since I've been to a match, so I've let it slip. And Saf wants to go to a home game. An away game down south isn't good enough, so we're going to get a home game, mate. So we'll meet you then. Can we get a channel update before someone asks? I think JBM's not. I think he's having a cup of tea or something, Kirk. Do you mean the figures? Oh my God. Flipping heck. It's been months, hasn't it, since I've done them, so it's probably good. If I just do it dead quick, is that all right, Kirk? And then I've done it, then haven't I? You know what I mean? Tenerife friends on Face Group, thank you, and go and join that. Emma Gulliver's in. Hi, Colin Sappho. Well, thank you. Yeah, we're good. We were going to come to Brighton today, Emma, but we're absolutely shattered. So we're coming next week. Right, views 1,347,000. It was about 10 years ago, last time I sat here. So let's go and see what it's at now. Oh my God. If you haven't subscribed, last chance to subscribe now and get your number on the board. Analytics. So what I'll do, everybody, every now and again, I put this thing on the board just to show you how the channel's going. So since the channel began, I've got to find a pen. It was 1,340 something then, wasn't it? It's now 1 million. Oh, it's shooting up. Well, mind you, it's been weeks since I've done it. 1,398,382. Look at my awful writing. 1,398,382 views that you lot have committed to doing since the channel began. So thank you very much. watch hours. How do you get watch hours? There it is, watch hours. So about 2 years ago, last time I sat here, there was 121,400 and something watch hours. It is now 122,836 watch hours. And the one everybody's really interested in is the amount of people who subscribe to the channel. So April, it was 7,347. Bear in mind, I didn't put anything up for ages. First 2-3 weeks of May, I was having a bit of a break, so it just sort of it went up a few. But with Magaluf and stuff now, it is climbing again. So it is now 7. Oh, what's the date today? Anybody? 25th, 26th? I'll say 26th May. We're on 7,387 subscribers. There we go. So that's brilliant. Over the moon. Considering I've not had much in the way of, I've lost my pen top. Considering I've not put much in the way up over the past month. So first of all, a couple of thank yous. Well, quite a few thank yous. First of all, a massive thank you for that. Your support, ongoing support, and increasing support keeps the channel alive. So thank you to everybody who watches everything, who watches some things, who watches one thing, everybody who comments, everybody who supports us, donations, all that sort of stuff. I really, really do appreciate it. And it is growing. I always say it every week, it sounds cheesy, but it's growing way above my expectations. So thank you so much for the support. It's really humbling. Thank you to Anne and Alan and Jay and all the other with the little spanners who come on last minute. Sometimes I don't announce my lives. I know it's a pain in the backside, but if I'm away, I just go live, and they're more than patient. So thank you for them as well for doing all the hard work. And going back to the Liverpool thing yesterday, one thing that sort of hit home with me and Saf. Obviously, during the day, we were buzzing, putting the pictures up of the team, putting the pictures up of all the supporters and telling you we were on our way to Liverpool, all that sort of stuff. So obviously, quite a few people knew we were on our way on YouTube and people at home off YouTube. When the news broke of all the shit last night with that lunatic, our phones didn't stop all night because you knew we were in the city centre. Not quite as close as Jed was. Jed, hope you were all right, mate. Hope you and whoever you were with were fine. We were a little bit out, but you all knew we were there or thereabouts, and everyone was asking if we were okay and if we were safe. So massive, massive thank you for every single message and your concern. Thankfully, we were okay. Jed was okay as well. 99.99% of the 1.5 million people who went to that yesterday were fine. And massive wishes to those who weren't. But yeah, so thank you for all your messages yesterday and all the concern shown as well. So that's for me and Saf. Right, what time are we on? That hour went flipping quick. Let me get your comments up. We'll do a quick roll call of the comments. Click live. 48 in, and again, thank you everybody for tuning in tonight. Tuesday live, great to be back every Tuesday. Probably next week, go back to the normal time. Good progress, Cole. Thank you, Dave. 27th of May. Thank you. The weather's been non-stop in Brighton today. Yeah, we were going to come. That was one of the things that put us off, Emma. We were absolutely shattered. And I said to Saf, I said, we're knackered. We got piss wet through yesterday. So do we want to get soaked again today? No, we'll leave it. We're coming on, I think, Monday next week. She's rescheduled a ticket for. We're at the Sea Life Centre next Monday for an hour. And then we're the rest of the day mooching around beautiful Brighton. Great. Love Brighton. Everyone's saying hello to everyone. Yeah, 20th. Well done. Thank you, Anne. Great Chester, Cole. Yeah, Chester's a great place. Don't get me wrong, Jed. I wouldn't go back there to live, but great to visit. You, when you've been away from somewhere for so long, somewhere like Chester, all its history and everything else, you realise how nice it actually is. And Saf was like, whoa. So we'll come back up in the summer. Cheers, Alan. Great stuff. Well done. Thank you, Aid. Love to Saf. Thank you. JBM Col, I can't see you. Are you okay and safe? Jay, chat to me after the lives, a little bit later after the live, mate. Drop me a message. Saw your update, glad you. Yeah, cheers, Dave. Thank you. All well deserved. Pat around, thank you. Thank you for the hour. Oh, thank you so much. Beautiful. So, that's it. I'm up to date. I've got some Magaluf vlogs to come. I found a Tenerife vlog that I didn't put up. It's the one I said that might upset everyone or some people. It's one about Loro Park. And it's got footage of the dolphin and whale shows. I will put it up because obviously it creates conversation. I know some people don't agree with captive animals and all that. I'm not a big fan of it myself. Having said that, it is part of Tenerife. I'll be honest with you, I started editing it just after I got back from Tenerife. Then I took my break. And when I was on the plane going to Mallorca last Monday, waiting in 2 hours for the delay, I found the uncompleted vlog on my phone. So I've edited it now and it's ready to go on. So that's got to go up. Yeah, loads of Magaluf and Palmanova stuff to come. Saf and I, we are planning a trip at the end of the month, probably to Paris, might do Disney. And then I'm open to suggestion about where to go for some sunshine next, possibly. I don't think it's going to be in June, probably in July. So Lanzarote is a favourite. Benidorm, I've never been to. Somebody said to me last week in a live, have you got the bottle to go to Benidorm? Or why haven't you got the bottle to go to Benidorm? What a daft question. I'm buzzing to go to Benidorm. Plans are afoot. I'm just waiting. There's somebody who'll be possibly coming with me, I think. So we're just sorting out dates. And there will be nighttime vlogs. The reason I go to places like Magaluf and Tenerife is to do nighttime vlogs. One day I will get my head caved in or my camera nicked. I know that. Chance you take. And I'll be the first to admit it. But yeah, definitely going to Benidorm for that. I'm just waiting for the other person who's coming to confirm some dates. And then next up on the agenda will be a little trip to Tenerife to do some vlogging. There is a trip to Tenerife in the offing, but that's not for videoing, unfortunately. But there will be a vloggy type holiday in Tenerife, hopefully before the summer's out. So that's where we are with the channel, and so loads of other stuff in between. We've got some festivals booked. Reading, Portsmouth like last year. Got another festival. Going to see the Beach Boys with Tony and Josie. We've got a trip to Cornwall, and just tons of stuff. And there'll be little surprise one-off things like Liverpool yesterday. But my next vlog out will be Liverpool, then the rest of the Mallorca stuff. So I hope you all enjoy it. Right, quick little comments before we go. Thanks, Cole. Good update. Welcome back to Tuesday Night Chat. Thank you, Anne. Great to be back. Kirk's close to 4K. Go and subscribe to Wagwan Tours. It is a touring channel. If you just want a snapshot of destinations, their take on it is superb. Go and have a look at their channel. Me Hubby 11 Salou 21st of June should go there and visit Puerto Ventura. That is a possible. That we did look at that, Emma, purely for that theme park. I went there years ago. That theme park's superb. Your kids will have a great time. Or your daughter, sorry, she'll have a great time. I'll bear that in mind. Cheers, Vinny. Anne-Marie, glad you were safe. Thank you, Anne-Marie. Thank you so much, everyone. Right, listen, I'll leave you all to get on with your Tuesday. Massive thanks for coming back to Tuesday Live. Back to normal time, hopefully, next week. Thanks for your support, everyone. Great stuff. And as I always say, watch everyone's content. Keep it real, keep it honest. And massive thanks, everyone, for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed the hour. Great to catch up with everyone. I'll pass everyone's comments on to Saf. She loves you all. We love you all. We'll see you in the next video, in the next live. Take it easy.